if she was doing that, how would he be able to determine that? Because I'm sure if you were so we call that long game the short game, right? So
Mhm.
I think when you said the ghetto shit, that's short game. Long game would be somebody that's actually finessing a nigga past the point of no
Right.
return,
And
right?
that's when it gets a little bit more difficult. That's when
Right.
she's gonna give you a little bit so she's gonna play you a little, because she thinking this is bigger than this little you know what I'm saying? She's smarter than that. Like, these are the smart. That's why you end up seeing these dudes, right, who got all these millions, and next thing you know, she was smart. Not to say that all of them are with women who don't love them, because some are in genuine connections with women who love them, right? But we talk about the one who you look at them, you like, dude, you knew that woman didn't like you for that. When you betting outside, when you're 80 years old, you dating a 20-year-old, what do you think she there for? Come,
So so so
realistically, you have to be real with yourself. Some people sign up for that though. They know they got homeboys who are telling them like, "Yo, this ain't looking good. This ain't a good look." But
so
you throw all them red flags away because she loves you for you.
so is it fair to say a man should know his sexual market value, and if she's maybe 3 points outside of his value, it's a very high potential that she's using him. Is that a fair statement?
I think it's a
I,
fair.
I I'll make it even simpler. So if the man is a 6 and he's dating a woman that's a 9, but
Okay.
he has money,
Mhm.
would it be fair to say that it's a good chance that she's dating him as a 6 and he's a 9
Not
specifically so she can extort resources, or no?
necessarily. There are other factors that are taken
Okay,
into consideration, because you can be a
break them
six.
down.
As far as attraction, women can go down in attraction if she really likes a guy, right? Or if he's
How
doing well.
far? How far?
6 and 9 are not that bad off. Now, if he a 2
Okay.
or a 3, and
What do you think is
and she's so socialist, she's like a person who's
right?
social. Let's just say he's corny. That's off balance. There's something that's a red flag right there, right? If he's
How
into
far is too far where you need to raise a red flag? How many points off?
so let's start with this. What y'all have in common? If all he talks about is geek stuff and she has no interest in that, and she's like, "Oh, here he go again," that's already a red flag. Y'all ain't have the same interest, right? She's in it for something else. She can't even have a conversation with you and enjoy your likes. Okay, red flag.
Mhm.
2, if it's all about what you like, oh, but I have to wear this. It's always about material things. That is probably a red flag. 3, if you are betting outside of your league. When I say betting outside of your league, when you are, and this is what men, when you are dating somebody who is substantially younger than you, and you can't even get a woman who is your age who looks attractive for your age, and she doesn't want that, that's a red flag. You understand what I'm saying? That's a red flag. You early 50s, and without the money, you couldn't even pull a woman who is nice looking, who will be attractive on your 50s, but you pulling a baddie who's younger than you, it's a red flag. You got
How many points would that be a red flag? Because there is some like older men with wisdom. They gain a point or two with wisdom, right? So an immature young man, that would be a 5, right?
so look at
If
this.
that same man at maturity level with stoicism and all those things, I would
20,
think he would bump to a
20
six
years is
six
not
or 6.5.
20 years is no longer about wisdom. It's so it's all you have. So when you're with them, but listen to this. When you are with a mate, especially for women, you have to have common. This is why black women don't like to date outside their race. Black men will date outside their race before black women will date outside their race, because black men don't care about all that connectivity crap. Women, it means a lot to them. They want to know that you feel the same way they feel. They have something in common with you. That's just how women roll, right? So if I'm with a man and he's 30 years older than me, what do we pop? We're in 2 different generations. I'm not going to the Frankie Beverly and Mays concert with you as a 20-year-old. I'm just not. I don't want to hear the back in the day buffet radio station. I'm into whatever them babies is going on. The babies, the yachties, or whatever the name is. I'm into that. We have nothing in common. When you start talking and you're losing me because you're talking about an era I'm just not even familiar with, that's a red flag. And this is the thing, because in her mind, she may genuinely like you now. And unfortunately, you won't even find out the real deal until you get old and life really starts happening to you and she becomes the hospice wife. If she sticks in there, if she wants to go and gets tough and she gets going, you're going to find out real fast. And then sometimes those are the same women who, when they start getting up in age, maybe in their 30s, now when you was cute in your 40s, right? She was 20, because 40 is still attraction, right? But now you start to look your age. You really start to look like grandpa. and she with Grandpa Papa Smurf walking in the mall with Papa Smurf, and people keep on saying, "Oh, is this your daddy?" Nah, she gonna start losing attraction. I don't care what it is. It's gonna be like, and as soon as that other dude blowing her neck, and she's like, "Oh, okay."
Do you think women are like how what percentage of women do you think cheat?
So for one, I think you have to be married to cheat.
Okay, look, let me set the standard. Let me set the standard. So if a woman marries a man for money, right?
Mm-hmm. Now, how
He's
many
20,
women are married?
he's 20 years older than her,
Uh-huh.
and he has about $9 million more than she has.
Okay.
Whatever her amount is, 9 million. What percentage of women do you think cheat based off of not being attracted to him
Mm-hmm.
and only dating him for financial stability
I think that it
or
depends
financial
on how much.
growth?
I think that depends on how much sex means to the woman, because women have different sexual desires, right? And so, if
Uh-huh.
she's a sexual person, attraction comes with sex. I don't care who you are. That's why men who
Mhm.
ain't got nothing and they're attractive get vagina. Y'all be wondering how Pookie got vagina. Well, Pookie fine. You know what I'm saying? He got a job, but he fine. Slanging and danging, but
See,
I think that so that's gonna be one thing, one thing, right? I can't put a number on it, but I'm gonna tell you this: the whole scenario about the pool boy did not come out somebody ad. That shit was really happening. Where you was, if you've ever watched Desperate Housewives, I know some of you guys are too young for that TV show, but it's a thing when your husband and he's just not all that sometimes, and you have the attractive wife, that pool boy starts looking a little, hi, you coming over to fix some things? But I'm not saying that's a lot, because there are some people who are not cheating on their man, that they just don't cheat. They hold true to that. If she's a God-fearing woman, more than likely she's not cheating. If she don't read the Bible, if she don't care about none of that, child, you better find you a Christian woman.
I gotta call cap on that.
But
I have to call cap on that
Christian woman cheat.
because I told you like my sexual experience when I was young came from out people that was in the church, girls that was in the church. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
think
So
that
yeah, hypocrites. I was talking about true. I said true. Most people in church don't read the Bible. They just be going. So
they
I
do
said
be going. Okay,
a true Christian woman, a woman who's not in the club one night and they wake up and go to church. If we talk about a true Christian woman, a sanctity. This is a good.
how would they identify that? How would these men
Let me tell you
identify
this.
that?
Let me tell you this. There's no 100% way. There's no answer to that. But there are telltale signs, right? So look at it this way. Let's take Bill Gates, for example. When he dated his ex-wife, I think her name is Melinda, whatever her name is, starts with an M. They look like they're compatible. They're both brainiacs. They both like the same thing. You look at them, they look like a pair, right? Even the woman he's with now, she looks like he doesn't bet outside his league. He sticks with a certain kind of woman who you like, if he have no money, he probably still be with her. You know what I'm saying? That's the same woman. And
I
a
would
lot
go
of
into
people, and a lot of
I say I would go into that same umbrella. Like whatever I could qualify for a broker is what I was saying. What I would date rich. Yeah.
so I would say that Bill Gates kind of does it right. Okay. Because I can tell
What
his
about Warren Buffett? You know
intellects.
he a polygamist.
I don't know what Warren Buffett's wife looks like though.
He has two.
Uneven.
He has two.
Oh, but what do they look like though? You just
Hmm.
had to throw that polygamy in there, didn't you?
I didn't. He did. I'm just saying he
Okay.
has two.
So I would have to see them. Some people can eye it and see that
Passed away.
this is not even. Now,
They're older. They're older women. One of them passed away. They're older women.
so
One of them had passed away.
let me say this. Now there's one girl. I think she's maybe 20 years younger than him, right? 20 or 30 years younger than him. But he's an older man, but he's a nice looking older man. Like he's got the muscle. He keeps up with his body. Got like a little nice swag. It's possible she really liked him because he's just giving nice swag. He's a nice looking man. You feel me? But that's not. Most of them aren't like that. If he walking around with his pants up here, he got the socks, the grandpa look, and she like young twin, it's a little off. Y'all know that shit is. I don't even look right. It don't even look right. She going to and it's always about her. It's never about him. It's like I. Very selfish individual. That too can be a red flag.